giant buffalo out here. We're gonna try and get up this way. I think I'm gonna off. You know, there's some species in Africa you just never get tired of hunting. For me, it's Cape buffalo, and there's something about Cape buffalo, obviously the danger aspect, but it seems like every stalk is so unpredictably different. That sense of energy going in on the stalk and getting in tight on one of those things, so tight you can smell them. I mean, that's really fun stuff.
I can see he's got big bosses.
You let me know.
Yeah.
He was a good bull. Anywhere else you would shoot that bull.
You don't think so? No, he's not.
But here, early in the hunt, we just decided to pass.
Beautiful bull, eh?
Yeah, sure was. This is a lucky day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be on your Christmas card list, buddy. That was pretty cool. I love buffalo. Buffalo are just fantastic. It was just so fun. I mean, anytime you get in close on a dangerous animal, and whether you pull the trigger or not, it's an amazing experience. That was awesome. Just awesome. A return to Tanzania, the top of the pyramid of big game hunting. Friend Steve Hicks and I are with Rungwa Safaris, a legendary outfit with access to some of the continent's best habitat holding Africa's most iconic big game animals. Steve and I have shared some epic adventures and certainly put some heavy mileage on our rugged Negrini gun cases over the years. But this trip was looking to be one for the ages. Steve Hicks and I are neighbors at Bray's Island Plantation. We've traveled all over the world now. We've done tons of hunts and fishing trips, and he's good company. He's a seriously good hunter and good shot. So it's fun to come to these kind of places and share the experience with somebody who's a kindred soul, who really gets the whole story and is just as passionate about this as you are.
Been to Africa many, many times, but when Chris offered this opportunity to come up to Rungwa and hunt Sailand in Tanzania, you know, it's the holy grail of Africa as far as I'm concerned.
I first started coming to Tanzania almost 25 years ago, and I fell in love with the place because the wildlife resources in Tanzania, quite frankly, are the best of Africa. You've got amazing numbers of parks, of wild reserves, and huntable ground, and it's an area full of some of the best animals, frankly, in all of Africa, especially the Cape buffalo. You come to Tanzania, you expect big buffalo, tough, mean, nasty buffalo, and they got them.
You know, buffalo are one of those animals that, you know, they're one of my favorite animals to hunt because there's never a buffalo hunt that you can go on that there's no excitement. There's always full of adrenaline.
Should we move in on him?
Yeah.
Let's move straight at him. If he stops, just set up the sticks fast. Dagger boys are so much fun to hunt because they're out there, ones and twos. You don't have a giant herd. You can get up on these. So it's just a little bit easier to navigate getting in close. And to me, buffalo hunting or any dangerous game hunting is all about getting in tight. Right here. Part of that is real practical. You want to make sure you make a great first shot, because once that animal takes off, a second shot, third shot, or whatever is not going to be typically nearly as effective as that very first shot.
It's a nice old bull, yeah.
Nice old bull. Nice drops on him. Yeah. Not real wide, but...
Yeah. Not wide.
Fun. Let's go find a big one.
Well, I think the trophy quality in Tanzania is definitely, you know, among the highest in Africa.
It's like a Volkswagen. I mean, these things are just gigantic, and these bulls, they're all big, they're all heavy, the bosses are worn down.
Like in Masailand, because of the volcanic soils, the grass and all has a lot more protein. They grow to a bigger size, and I think it's just basically the genetics.
Yeah, we're just rolling along midday. It's a time of day that there isn't much moving, and everything big and black like a buffalo is undercover. They want to get out of the sun.
Here, it's good bull here. Come down quick. I looked under this bush and there was this magnificent bull. He was old, he had beautiful classic Maasai land drops. I mean, it was a dream bull and he was standing there under the thicket. Get up. So we put Steve on the sticks with his double. Okay, when you're ready, take him.
All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Get up there, and he hammers that sucker. I just see him buck up. It runs off.
Once the first shot starts, you have no idea what's going to happen. You just take the first shot and away you go, right?
And then we started working around to where it had headed.
Here's blood here. Down way up.
We saw blood. There was plenty of blood, lung blood, etc.
There we go.
Yeah, he's hit hard.
So that gave us some really good confidence that he was going to be down soon. And we must have followed the blood trail for about 60 yards, and it went into this big thicket.
Did he bellow?
No, he's just breathing. He had a lot of difficulty breathing. It was very obvious. So we knew it was like a lung shot. So we decided to wait about 15 minutes.
We were just waiting for him to pass, and then we could go in and recover our animal. Not so fast.
And instead, this buffalo gets up and he starts rolling out right at us.
Oh, there he is. Here, there. Wait, he's down. Damn.
Tough son of a gun, aren't they? Those are tough mothers.
Good job.
Damn, they're shock absorbers for lead, aren't they? Holy criminy. That's amazing. What a tough critter.
But that's what I'm telling you, these Maasai land ones
Yeah.
are really tough.
The death bellow. I mean, he's just worn down. That's a classic warrior right there.
You know, I think the one I got's right at 40 inches. I mean, beautiful drops.
Yeah. Yeah, they're big everywhere, but they're exceptionally big here. Really nice hooks.
No, he's a beautiful buffalo, man.
Yeah. You know, it's a team sport for sure, and I was super excited with that buffalo.
This is such a healthy ecosystem that you've got the apex predators, full of leopards, lots of lions. I've never been to a place that had so many lions. And buffalo everywhere. There's such a large prey base. There's game everywhere. So these cats, these apex predators, have all this food, so it's no wonder that they're hanging out here.
Just found this kill here, and it looks like it was some lions here that came and caught this impala, as there's a lot of brush here, and a lot of the lionesses and younger lions like to hunt in this area. And this impala became an easy prey. And when we talk about lion and big game, Tanzania has the highest population of wild lions in the world. Let me just see his mane again.
Here we go.
See it?
Simba.
Yeah. Did you hear him?
Big
Make a little
cat,
growl,
yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Pretty cool. So what are you thinking? We're gonna hit this up here for buffalo?
What I want to do is go up here, and you see those hills?
Uh-huh.
On the bottom side, there's some thickets where sometimes, you know, we shoot buffalo.
All right. You know, it was one of those overcast mornings, kind of perfect, a little bit cool, and so the buffalo we thought would be out in the open a little bit longer, grazing and feeding.
We spotted this one Dugga boy from a distance, and he was heading towards this little water hole that we knew.
Steve, I'll hand this to you.
We're on this back. You know, so we jumped off, we got ready.
Got onto one lone bull. We could tell it was a good bull. It was just one of these big, beefy, lone Dugga boys out there.
And we got pretty close to him, and unfortunately, he heard us and the wind had changed, and he took off.
Too aggressive. Should have cut around. We had bad wind.
So it was a lot of high and lows, you know, you're so close, you're about to get it done. I think we got to within like 40 yards, and suddenly the wind changes and you're back to square one. But he was just in that bush. So we just decided to head towards the water hole, and luckily, we spotted another Dugga boy.
There's the wolves, and he's 45, 50 yards away. He's aware of us. We see him about the same time.
That's a good ball. He was near the water.
In that instant, we got the sticks up, got the 416 on him, and he gave me that perfect quartering shot.
Good. Here. Here, come here. Come on this side. We should go up and see if we can see him. Gotcha, wait, reload. Let's go up here.
It's a sick buffalo.
Huh?
I think that second one I got into him as well. Did you shoot?
I couldn't. Okay. Here, let's give some distance so if he comes. Let's go back. Come.
So at that point, we just waited. We stepped back, and Harpreet's like, look, we're not in a hurry. Just let's wait here.
But I can hear him in there making some noise.
Let's see if we get the death bellow.
Yeah.
Let's see if we hear the death bellow. Buffalo, when they die, very often do this very audible, very definitive, and then you know you've probably got your buffalo, and he's probably dead right there.
That's a beautiful bull.
Yeah, no rush. He's not gonna go anywhere.
No. Better let him weaken and bleed out.
Yeah.
There's a lion here.
Lion. Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, here come the lions. We're waiting out a wounded Cape buffalo in heavy bush in Tanzania. This situation always calls for patience and a steady nerve.
You see the lioness? Do you see her?
And all of a sudden, out comes the lioness. It's right there looking at us.
She must have been like not even 15 yards from where we were.
No fear whatsoever. Brown bears on Kodiak.
So while we had these lions on one side, you know, we heard the death bellow in the thicket, and suddenly this lioness was calling the others, you know. So we knew there were more. You hear them? But they're calling others.
The lions are. I mean, they have no fear at all, these lions. I mean, they're like brown bears on Kodiak Island. They hear a rifle crack and they assume it's a dinner bell. And they're coming. I mean, they're now calling on the lions. There's 2 lionesses right here. And they're 20 feet away. So it was just this surreal moment of trying to protect the kill from these lions that are right there. And so we work around, we're staying in the vehicle, and kind of go around top and find the dead buffalo and drag that buffalo out of there. Those cats got to be like right there.
They're 10 feet away.
No.
This is freaking sketchy, man.
This is a different kind of buffalo hunting here in Tanzania, isn't it?
We went in the thicket, tied the horns with a rope, and pulled it out with a truck.
Looking crazy, isn't it? We're very edgy. All the guns were still loaded because the lions are right there. We knew they were going to stay right there, and hopefully until we left, and then they would come in. Nice bull.
It's a beautiful one, yeah.
That's a great old
You
bull.
see the drops as well?
Yeah, he's got it all, you know. Mm-hmm. He's 40.
Mm-hmm, he is.
Yep. Just carries that mass all the way down, sweeps back, and just look at the face. I mean,
he's an old warrior.
if a buffalo could talk, man, wouldn't it be something? Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. And look with those lions, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we got lions 20 yards away sitting in the bushes right here.
I think the most ethical thing is that we take your trophy and we leave a little bit for them, man. We'll give them
for it.
Yeah?
All for it. We left a little bit of the gut pile there after we quartered that thing up and got out of there. Put up a GoPro camera just to see if they would come in, and within 5 minutes, that entire pride was on the gut pile and the remains of that buffalo. So they clearly were not going to leave. The lions were drawn to the kill as I am drawn to Africa. The continent has a pull that calls to a hunter within. And within Africa, Tanzania remains bigger, greater, and wilder than anything else you could imagine anywhere on Earth. Walking across the Maasai Plains with predator and prey, taking a life and giving back. This is the apex of big game hunting in the world of sporting classics.